Hello again, folks. Tell you what, let's just higher this camera up slightly. There you are. I don't have to keep bending then. Right, what I'm doing next, I grew these red hot pokers last year, and then they got neglected because I had that much to do, and they just got left in this tray and they died back. Anyway, they've grown at some point. They've grown back during the winter, and so what today's job is actually to transplant some of these. And what I've decided to do is to put them into 2-litre pots, because I'm not sure where these are going yet. So I'm basically giving them somewhere where they can grow quite large, and should I not find a place to put them, they should be okay in these pots. So that's the plan. So I'm going to crack on now. I'm going to because the other thing what I should tell you about, folks, my lesson is that most of these plastic labels, the actual the writing comes off them during the winter. The other thing is they snap, they become brittle, so just be aware of that. So what I tend to do is use one of these. You've seen me on previous videos, and I just kind of cut around the actual plant. So I just, all I'm doing is doing like a circle. I'm just breaking the soil. I'm sticking my finger underneath, and there you are, folks. That's the root structure from these lupins. So what I'm going to do now, I haven't done this yet, I'm going to just produce a hole in the middle of these 2-litre pots. I'm going to dangle the root structure down into there. Now I'm going to lower the plant. And that's it, folks. That's all done now. And hopefully that's we're going to have maybe a dozen lupins this year. I've not grown lupins before. It's new to me. Not lupins, sorry. Oh, for some reason I always do it, don't I? Red hot pokers, folks. Red hot pokers. And just in case you're in a country where you're not familiar with them, hang on a minute, that's what they look like. So I'm quite chuffed, about things what I grew last year, and I've managed to save them throughout the winter, these perennials and that. It's a good job I didn't compost the soil and the weeds and stuff what I'd grown, because I've actually gained all these plants. It's going to be interesting. It'll be something I'll be able to follow up on this year when I'm growing my perennials. I've got, I believe I have got mixed seeds, but I've also got quite a few packets of seeds now, perennials, so I'll be able to label them up properly, whereas last year they were all mixed and I wasn't quite sure what's what. So hopefully this year, through growing plants which are in packets now individually, I'll have a better idea in forthcoming years of what they are. Because we're always learning, aren't we? We never stop. I'm quite chuffed about the sweet peas, and I'm quite chuffed about these, to be honest. I've potted up, filled up 6 2-litres here, but I may well have to do another 6. I do have several hundred pots, so pots is not a problem. The multi-compost, yeah, but having that, I've still got maybe half a bag here, and I've got another bag outside, so there's no problem, for the next few days of sowing seeds and repotting certain things on. While we're on the subject of repotting on, something worth mentioning is with strawberries, if you're growing them in pots, whether you're growing them in 3 litre or 10 litre buckets, it's a good idea to actually repot them on each year with some fresh multi-compost or soil or whatever, and also give them a feed to keep them going for 6 months. You know, some of that dried, those little balls, what you can add to it, or you can get you can get these little pellets where they're all kind of stuck together, slow release. It does make all the difference. So something I sometimes forget. This year I've got a load of new plants coming, so the ones what I've got outside in buckets now I'm going to be passing on to somebody else, and then they can take their the runners, and then they can create some new plants from those. So life goes on. Okay, thanks for watching.